Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Stephen once again. I make a video. My topic today is about portal veins and liver function. Okay. Just a little bit of anatomy and a little bit of how the basic parts of your liver, what's important about your liver. It's like a filter basically. To break it all down in easy terms, without these fancy words, okay? There's not much fancy words to really say in portal. All portal veins this is from your spleen and your pancreas and into your digestive system, into your liver itself. It's just a directional way of going from the two portal veins that supplies the blood that you need to survive for that tissue. That's all it is. For your liver to survive, it needs the portal veins to survive. In some cases, they have to bypass some things when they do a transplant, or if they have complications. Like if you have cirrhosis of the liver, usually when you get cirrhosis of the liver, it's scar tissue all over the liver, and around the liver, matter of the liver itself. And inside around the tissue. Yeah, it's inside the tissue. Okay, and when you got so much damage done, it gets to the point where it doesn't function like a young, healthy, I don't want to say young, well, I could say young, but a normal liver would function. Okay, that's what this is about today. So portal, arteries, veins, whatever, okay, are the main factors of the digestive system, from the spleen to the pancreas and all the other gallbladder, digestive system, into the liver. The two main not functions, arteries, okay? Without that, it carries off, knocks off oxygen to the liver. Okay, we don't want that to happen, because then we get what? Necrosis. Again, here we go. Fancy N-word. Necrosis. Dead tissue. Okay, dying tissue. We don't want that, guys. And bleeding can occur too, also with operations. We already know that. Every time they cut into you, you don't know complications. Because another thing that people don't think about when they're doing liver surgery is not only do you got more complications of having to know where everything's at, you got to worry about, you got to get in the mind of the person, but at the same time you got to get in your own mind of your own judgment. Example, your liver makes up a lot of your clotting factors, okay, in your body. Okay, so you don't know what your liver's going to put out. During surgery, before surgery, especially during surgery. Okay, so you got to really be careful what you're doing. Okay, so those are really experienced things that you have to really, really, really pay attention to. Okay, if you don't pay attention to it, you can lose patient like that. Okay, that's all I have to say. And then other things start failing, and then the next thing starts failing, and then you're gone. So anyway, this is about the liver. Okay, we started with portal veins. Okay, goes to the digestive system, the spleen, the pancreas, the gallbladder, and see, like it's almost like a bile duct. Think about it that way. Okay, it's got a space, constant space. Okay. Anyway, it's a marker. Okay, it's like a marker. It's marking it like that. Okay. Anyway, so I just thought maybe make a video today. Not perfect or nothing. Just kind of coming back a little bit, trying to start over again. So I just want to say hi to you guys too also this morning. I know it's almost 12 o'clock. Not quite, but I want to make a video at least today sometime. Okay, and everything. It was a little bit different than medication today. I usually do videos about medication and stuff like that. I'll do a little bit of that too in a little while, but I want to do something a little bit different today about main sources. So, see, that is another thing too about medication. Speaking of that, that's another thing they want to know what you're on whenever they do surgery. Any kind of surgery you do, I don't care if it's liver surgery, heart surgery, God, even your finger surgery, even your teeth, they want to know what you're on because blood thinners are involved, can be involved. Aspirin is a blood thinner, so think about it, common sense, What is your objectives? What is your defaults? What is your, negative to positives? I like mathematics. Okay, let's get back to what I was talking about, the liver again, okay? Yes, there's a lot of factors, unclotting factors, like I said. You got to pay attention to clamps and what you're touching around the liver. The same way you take it off and detach the liver is the same way you're going to put the other cold liver from the freezer, cold section into the area, or just a piece of the liver. You don't have to even do that anymore. I mean, some people need a new transplant itself if the liver's too gone. That's a different story. We can get into it later on. This is like jumping to conclusions. We go into major surgery. But I just want to tell you the basic functions right now, so we start there. Okay, we only got one, so we're not got backups to two kidneys. You got two kidneys, so if you get hurt on a motorcycle, like my friend did, he lost a kidney, so thank God he has one more kidney. Sorry, I got the middle finger up. Just playing with it. Really, seriously. He's got one more kidney, so that's what he's surviving on. Okay? So he don't have anybody helping him out as far as a transplant or a kidney and all this other stuff. So back to the liver. Okay, yes, it's very important as far as diets and stuff like that, your medications and everything like that, to know what you're on, because like I said, clotting factors are a very, very big part, because you're filtering, your blood filters so much volume of blood per deciliter and all this other stuff in that. So, toxins and albumin, all this other stuff, fancy stuff. So a lot of stuff going on in there. So you gotta be careful, and that's why I always try to tell you folks out there, when you're taking a pain medication, don't take too much Tylenol. I don't care what the NA people say. I don't care what they all say about, Tylenol's non-narcotic, so go ahead and take Tylenol. It's better for your headache. It helps your headache better because it's not narcotic. It might be a non-steroid anti-inflammatory drug like naproxen. It might help you, sure, but then in the long run, it might just totally destroy what I'm talking about right now, which is your liver. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Example. I'll give you an example. Okay, we got an alcoholic, a drinker, that has been drinking all their life, okay, or most of their life, and you get put on you get put on liver transplant. Do you know it takes over a year for you to get on alcohol? I think you're on a waiting list more than a year. I think it is. You gotta be tobacco free. Listen to this one. I got one for you. You gotta be tobacco free. You gotta be alcohol free, clean. For I think it's a year. I think it's a year or more. That's what I've heard. So my friend of mine told me this. About a year. Okay. They find the smallest amount of tobacco, you get kicked off that list. The next person gets brought in. Then they have the black market. Okay. In other words, the black market is where you go into Mexico. Okay. And then you get yourself a liver. And what that black market is illegal. Okay, it's where they take human trafficking and they, they cut out your liver, and they take the person that they know they're a donor, so they take their liver and they take it out and they give it to that person, the highest bidder, the highest payer. Let's say you got a person over here that's got $100,000. Okay, they're willing to save their family for $100,000. Serious guys. They're willing to save their family for $200,000 or $100,000. That doctor in Mexico, I'm not trying to put down Mexico or any other state in this world, but I will tell you what the black market's like. They will do it. They will do it. Okay, they will put liver in or a kidney. It doesn't matter. I've seen this on true stories before. But the thing is, after even you get that transplant, your body can what? Reject the organ. Okay? Or it could take the organ, which means it could be a successful surgery. But what a lot of doctors don't know in Mexico, okay, and places that have the black market, are dynamics, the medical dynamics, medical procedures of every single step of the way. You gotta watch out for clotting, okay? You can't leave your patient in distress. You can't leave your patient in a clotting mode. In other words, you gotta have suction. You gotta have the right. Okay, suction is very important. You gotta have the right tools. You basically have the right settings. Because you don't have suctions, it's almost like going to a dentist without suction. You don't get a blood clot. Okay. Now, I think that's enough for right now for part one on, almost lost what I was saying, on surgery of the liver. Okay. This is basic stuff. Everybody knows it. Okay. A lot of people have, losing my voice for a second. A lot of people have liver surgery for different reasons, like hepatitis and, well, drinkers too. Alcoholism and Jesus Christ, there's a lot of things out there that affects your liver. Viral infections. You can't do that. You can't do transplants with viral infections. So it ain't gonna work because your body's gonna get worse. You get pneumonia. Okay. I don't like to talk about pneumonia a lot because there's other people that's involved in this situation right now. But anyway, I'm gonna go and stop on this right now and just go ahead and publish this video for right now, for today. So I'm gonna stop there for right now and let you guys go. What the main course is on the last note. Okay, your liver filters all your blood, filters everything. It's the largest in the body of everything it's supposed to do. Okay, it filters all of the dirty. It cleans it. Okay. Without a filter, your body can't live a clean life. Okay, you can't live that long. Okay, with bad liver. Okay, so think about that. Okay, when you have too much Tylenol in your system. Okay. Anyway, this is the end of part one. I will talk more about the portal veins next time and the reconstruction of everything, and I'll give you more dynamics of more of a diagram of what I'm talking about, guys. I know it's easy out there, easier said than done. People don't believe it could happen to you, but it can happen to anybody, so just a friendly warning. Okay, guys, have a good one. I'm going to upload this video now. I don't claim to be a doctor, but I just know a little bit about this stuff, just a little bit. Okay, so take care of yourselves, and God bless you all. And I'm more into internal medicine. See, I'm into the other stuff and helps anxiety and panic attacks, agoraphobia, stuff like that. So it all goes together too. Also, and your mind is there's the windows to your soul too. And your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button now. So later on, take care. God bless you all. Peace love and rock and roll. Rock and roll. Okay, I wish. We'll see you at some more events now. Okay, like last year. Okay, take care. Goodbye. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Stephen once again. I make a video. My topic today is about portal veins and liver function. Okay. Just a little bit of anatomy and a little bit of how the basic parts of your liver, what's important about your liver. It's like a filter, basically. To break it all down into easy terms, without these fancy words, okay? There's not much fancy words to really say in portal. All portal veins this is from your spleen and your pancreas and into your digestive system. Bypass some things when they do a transplant or if they have complications. Like if you have cirrhosis of the liver, usually when you get cirrhosis of the liver, it's scar tissue all over the liver, and around the liver, matter of the liver itself, and inside around the tissue into your liver itself. It's just a directional way of going from the two portal veins that supplies the blood that you need to survive for that tissue. That's all it is. For your liver to survive, it needs the portal veins to survive. In some cases, they have to it's inside the tissue. Okay, and when you got so much damage done, it gets to the point where it doesn't function like a young, healthy, I don't want to say young, well, I could say young, but a normal liver would function. Okay? That's what this is about today.